Hello! Welcome to another stream with me, your boy, Kenjamin. Fantastic to be back. Um, I sound good on my phone, I like to think. Um, Checking tech, that's always important. So today, I'm making new kaiju, because it is the month of Kaijune, and you know how much I love those monthly challenges. Kaijune is one that I have done for a few years now as well. Had a lot of fun with it. This year, I coming fresh off the heels of animation, the previous month-long challenge I did. I've not spent too much time pre-planning for Kaiju. I've got another project that I'm kind of excited to work on that I'm excited to start sharing soon. More to come. Right now, so I figured, for stream, it'd be a lot of fun to just do some ding dang cute Kaiju. So I've did up a little bit of a city here to kind of uh have as a backdrop for these cute Kaiju because I want to do some Kawaii Kaiju. Kawaiiju, if you will. I love a good portmanteau. Um, that's a great way to discern if I've ever been replaced by like a pod person. Um, Ask if I love portmanteaus, and if the answer is no, you know you're dealing with a pod person. Let's fucking go. This I've got the prompt list on the side. Kaijune 2026. Now, Kaijune is usually hosted by the artist Flan Cortes, as stated in the bottom of the prompt list on the side here. Fantastic artist, very cartoony, very fun. I enjoy following them greatly. Now we're gonna start with Molt. Now I've got some ideas for Molt. Molt is gonna be pretty cute. I mean, they're all gonna be cute. Said it's all about Kawaii June. Kawaii Kaijune. Yes, I can speak. This little guy, I think for multi, I want to do I want to make a cute little, almost like a buzzard kind of guy, because they always look like they're molting, just like their head being bald. It always feels so molty. So why not start there with a good little buzzard buddy, little buzzard buddy. Feeling good about that match. Gotta make him like wall-eyed to boot. Here's another fun factoid to discern whether your buddy Kenjamin has been taken by pod people or not. Does does the Kenjamin question enjoy wall-eyed friends? And again, if the answer is no, no, you've got a pod person. Because I hecking love wall-eyed buds. That's a better than go. I'm gonna turn that off for a moment just because it's making it a little harder to. Good for the. All right, I like that. Feeling good. Hope you all are having a fantastic day. It's a lovely, chill Saturday, a chilter day, if you will. um, yeah. Been getting all ready for stream. Because you know what? Gosh darn love y'all. I love making buddies for y'all. And yes, that is another way to tell if I've been replaced by a pod person. Do I love buddies? This entire stream, I know I said I'd be making cute kaiju, Kawaiiju, if you will. How many times can I say that? To really move. There we go. Okay. But yeah, this stream will become all about how to identify. Benjamin has been taken over by pod people. You know, really, we need to have more PSAs about the dangers of pod people. Like, I know we got told that freaking quicksand would be a much bigger danger to us than it actually was. It's not. So I just want, you know, PSAs that matter to us, like what to do in the event of a pod person. Can we get somebody on that? I think that would be beneficial. I want to play around with outline because I like the effect, like colored outlines where you put a highlight on the top of the object as well to kind of denote where light is coming from. The highlights. That's something that I want to play around with more as artist. No, I think it might be too scaled to. Yeah, that feels better. I wanted the eyes to feel like they were both kind of pointing up and out, but that doesn't necessarily. And we got Hot Dog Suit. Hey, bud. Glad to have you here. We are, I don't know how much of my rantings that you've already heard. I'm making Kawaii Kaiju. Kawaiiju, if you will. Kawaii. I'm trying to be good about my enunciation. Is Kawaii with the A sound is cute, but in Japanese, cow with the O sound, Kawaii, is scary. So it's scary how cute I am. Yes, for Kaijune, I've got the prompt list from Flan Cortes on the side for reference, and I'm liking how this is going. I'm doing a bit of a little buzzard pal for my Kaiju. For whoa, that's go to hit the shift key and you accidentally hit the Windows key and it gives a weird pop-up that makes it difficult to see what we're doing. Yeah, figured for Molt, buzzard felt like the right way to go. Doing a little bud that's in need of some feathers. That feels good. That feels pretty. Hmm? Feeling pretty good. All-eyed bud. Mouth agape, scream. Because, heck yeah. If I were a molting kaiju, I would probably need to scream too. I'm not gonna lie. I don't judge. That's feeling pretty solid. Let's I kind of want to bring this eyeball. No, I don't like that. All right. That's fine. This works. All right. Buzzard buddy. Bit of rufflet, or however it's called. Or that might just be the name of a Pokemon. I don't know. My brain has been saturated with Pokemon trivia. Oh, right. The only problem with working on multiple layers can get confused pretty quick. Woo. But I work it. Right, that's feeling good. Okay, I like this. I like this a lot. Go. Maybe. Meow, meow, meow. My kitty just showed up. She was hiding under the bed because the big scary Amazon delivery guy knocked on the door. How dare I weigh her secret? She's a brave girl. Right. Oh, I really hope that meow got picked up. He likes to come in and meow it when I'm working on my computer. He wants attention. Right now, baby. I'm trying to entertain the internet. Oh, yes, the Amazon delivery guy was in fact a kaiju. That's the only reason why my cat was hiding, was because how are you supposed to take on a kaiju? It's impossible. Uh You nailed it, hot dog suit. My kitty is a kaiju to a cat for sure, right? Definitely. Although, would we be considered kaiju to smaller creatures? Like, kaiju are just like abnormally sized things. So we're at our normal sizes, quite frankly. Does that still count as kaiju? Inquiring minds want to know. Yeah, this ruffles. Where are there fireworks going at? So I live near a uh, reservation, and up at the casino that's built on top of it, um, they do fireworks shows because they can. Which I mean, cool. You know, it's their prerogative. It's their land. Um, and but you know, and like around Fourth of July, it's lovely to just open my window and I get to see a fireworks show for free. Um, like just the random Saturdays when you hear the fireworks go off, it's like, what what event are they celebrating? It's just like, hey, it's summertime. Why not put on a fun show? Um, that is that what's happening out there, people? Is that what I'm hearing? Don't know. Yeah. Hard hitting questions. You know what people come here for? It's not the laughs. It's not the fun art and the silly times. They want to know what really constitutes a daikaiju. Like, okay. Here's an important one. Grape ape kaiju. Personally, yes. I think the grape ape kaiju. Um, but for the big red dog, also a kaiju. Paul Bunyan was a kaiju. Like there's a lot of kaiju out there, quite frankly. This little screaming buddy. Yeah, little like naked wingling. That's the anatomical term for bird wings underneath their feathers. Quite frankly, above their feathers too. Let's be perfectly honest. Wingling, were to put that down on like your homework if you were studying to become like an avian vet, veterinarian to our avian friends. Stating wingling would be the correct term for that their appendage. See, everybody, you see, you come here, you learn something. This little guy is turning out to be exceptionally cute. Throwing that out there. Wingling over here. You know, there probably is a more fanciful way to math out proper isometric perspective, but you know, sometimes painting it in can be really heckin' fun, satisfying. And you know, really, how do you make your art as sure, some art definitely has more kind of rules and processes like pixel art, but sometimes you just gotta push through. Uh, Aw. He has decided to get into her special office cardboard box. Good little helper, I'm not gonna lie. Great kitty. Out, add another color because that's how pixel art's supposed to work, right? Add as many colors as you want. Don't optimize whatsoever. Okay, I'm really happy with the direction this is going. Weird little guy. Little guys, they're kind of my thing. Ever been to one of my good friend Blackvoot, one of their art streams? I very much enjoy procuring ugly little guys from them. Got a feature on their Ko-fi called Doodle Roulette, where basically take a quick little commission for you and draw up an guy you can call your own. Very fun system. If I knew how to make something like that work on YouTube, I probably wouldn't do it because I don't want to bite their steed. Claws on their toesies because how else are they like demolishing this city? I have something. Oh, that looks really good. Add a little bit of a shadow. Buddy. Oh, that's great. I love it. Oh, that's so cute. I not spell apparently. You know what? You know what? Excuse me. That was uncalled for. I'm going to own it. I'm going to name it Molly Molt. That is the name of this kaiju. Molly Molt. Oh, that's great. I'm really happy with that. That's it. So, let's do another one. Why not just kind of go in order? I think Swarm will be fun. I might change it up. I may not keep an order to it just because there's a lot here and I do not have time to get through 30, but I really yeah. Got Smokey651. I think Nia, yeah. I stuff usually watches the chat, so I don't always I'm not always as familiar with the names on YouTube. Ah, good, I was right. Glad to have you here. We are going through Kaijune prompts, making cute giant monsters, much like a Godzilla, except we're going to do some cute buddies. The first one was Molt, so I did a little buzzard with kind of losing some of its fluff. I almost said fur. Birds do not have fur. Next up is Swarm. Let's figure out what we're going to do for Swarm. So probably some sort of bug. Sort of buggus. Kind of buggus. Little flying guy. Do some big eyes again, because big eyes are always cute. Little fly guy. Hmm. What are you thinking, chat? Do you think a little cute little fly guy? Just do a bunch of cute little fly guys like this. That's the route, or if maybe I should sketch out a little bit more. Hmm. And you gotta like it's the law. You gotta say slug, like you've got like a big loogie stuck in the back of your nasal passages. Slug. It just that's how a slug sounds. Sounds like it's always got a little loogie stuck in the back of its nose, even though slugs don't have noses. But it's just fun to give a little voice to a little guy. Hmm. Kind of digging the little fly guy. You know what? Compared to the slug, I think the fly guy is a little bit more interesting. So yeah, let's go with him or them. Really know how a kaiju self-identifies. Called Horror's Great. All about good movie Rex from it. Yeah, right on. Grace, I'll have to look into that. Really good Dai Kaiju. God, there's a game that I've wishlisted on Steam called Kaiju Cleanup, and I'm very curious. It looks like Power Wash Simulator, but with kaiju. So, like, you're cleaning up a town, like you're cleaning up a dead kaiju after the big fight, um, to save the world from these monsters, after their attack, and it looks so funny. I'm looking forward to its release. I think it's supposed to come out sometime this year. Am correct. Hope I am, because I would love to. Keep it simple. Don't have to go too overboard. A big little proboscis kind of nose. Have strong features. This is already looking fantastic. Oh, I'm thrilled. Yeah, okay, I'm feeling that. That's pretty good. Eye shine. Because it's not like the sketch concept for this bud was uh, that robust, we'll say. I think I can figure it out from here. This is such a weird little bug guy. I friggin' love bugs. They not necessarily like actual bugs. I enjoy making bug art because they can be such weird little weirdos, quite frankly. Can do just about anything. Like can do all kinds of strange works. They are such. Eh, I don't necessarily want to go all the way into. Feels like I'm staying in kind of the same color lane guy, and I want to try to branch out and make him a little more unique and interesting. Ooh, I like that. Okay. Ooh, I like that better. Okay, cool. Use a yellowy green highlights on the guy. I try to do hue shifting and just keep it a little bit more visually interesting. Um, is otherwise it kind of gets a little dull. You don't try to expand it because um, otherwise, like if you just use like black for everything for like your shadow color, it just kind of starts looking muddy and washed out. But instead, if you choose like a different color, it makes it pop a little bit more and really breathes a lot more life than necessarily what was there, and you can imply a lot more life with that as well. So I try to do a little bit more hue shifting. That's another reason why there's so much vibrancy in a lot of the work that I got over. So I'm more advantage of my little viewer window. here on the side. Cool. Woo. This is such a good little weird. Schnoz. Schnozberry. Extra thick. Thick, like Dumbo-like nose. That'd be cute. Make it a little bit of a teenier, tinier nose, like a. Awesome. Well, thank you very much, Nia. I appreciate it. Buddies, if they are bug. Although I will say, for me in Pokemon, as y'all know, since I do a lot of Pokemon streams, not gonna shy away from that. I do love a good bug type. So it's a toss up for me. Like, I go with bug types as my favorite, or do I go with ghost type as my? I also love a good ghost type. Ghosty boo buddies, fun as hell too. Ook. Make the nose portion. Make like the little bottom feel a bit bigger. That will help make the yeah, like the length of it feel a bit more thinner by comparison. We'll say that's the case. We'll say that's what's. Okay, that's coming together. Yeah, that's a good little buggus of the bulbous schnoz. It's so good. Like, I was looking at different beetles the other day because, well, now I've kind of let the cat out of the bag. I'm working on a robot beetle uh, series, and I was looking at weevils because they themselves are beetles. Um, and God, just the schnoz on those weevils, it's so cute. Like I love the look of a weevil. Good stuff. Woo! I forgot to turn contiguous off. I swear. That is another Ken idiom that can always tell if it's me if I forget my got my contiguous. That's wanted. And that's the trying to do. I'm gonna hide the buildings again just so I can see around it a little bit easier. Very nice. One thing that to try to figure out what's the best way. It's kind of that veiny look that bug wings have. Like that always fascinates me. Not quite unlocked the method that I like to do. You know? Definitely process that, well, I'm still trying to suss out. Getting there. I don't always like to work with gray. Kind of making this a little bit more involved by having so many different variations on the color, but since I have no intention of animating this, going to be a little easier to work with because animation that makes lots of like smaller colors, because when you move your art around like from frame to frame, like it increases the intensity of like how many more pixels you have to move for to show motion in pixel art. So I don't always like to do too much, like how this line, you can tell there's like essentially 4 colors line itself. Like that'd be a lot to have to animate. I'm too lazy for that shit. I can admit that. Yeah, that's feeling pretty solid. Pretty good. Apply a little bit more shape. Oh, I love it when it comes together. Be super creative and original and make a couple by just copy and pasting. really freaking. Oh, I love these little bug buds. Not make it. No, you know, that's fine. I was thinking about like my light sources, thinking around kind of, you know, I talked myself out of it. I don't want to have to rework the light sources. Oh, jeez. Geez. Yeah, I do. Probably should have done this, figured out before I copy and pasted everything. You know what? Where would the fun in life be? Huh? Get in. Bit of a shadow. I like using purple from always such a lovely looking shadow. And like I was saying earlier, it going with black for your shadow can start making things look really. So personally prefer colors shifting. Purple, for example, to there's a little more life. Ah, this is great. That's a good little swarm. Swarmathan. Yes, his name will be Swarmathan. Right, Thorns. Thorns is gonna be my next kaiju. Kawaii Kaiju. Kawaiiju. You know, for my VOD watchers, Mickey, I'm looking at you, bud. Um, take a shot every time I say Kawaii Kaiju, Kawaiiju. And hey, maybe that'll make the maybe that'll make the day a little more fun, huh? Uh, I've said it a lot already. All right, thorns. Well, you know, Brett Michaels did say every rose has its thorn. Like every cowboy sings a sad, sad song. Let's do a little rosebud. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was thinking Buddy, Rosebud. It just kind of all fell together. Um, Citizen Kane spoilers. Fled. Um, Freaking spoilers for a 60-year-old movie. Thinking like a almost gorilla-like bot. Take down the power grid so it's lights out. Gorilla-like radio. That works so well. What a great song reference I made. On the before I do too much. Oh, no, yeah, I just did a bug. I was gonna say, there's this really cool bug, called a thorn bug that I've wanted to do something with the longest time. Like, so I always like my one of my greatest hurdles is with pre-planning a lot of my art projects and everything is like I will always come up with like these really ambitious ideas and realize like too late, like after my anxiety is spiked terribly, um that's too ambitious of an idea. And in the past I've always wanted to do bug robots for March of Robots. um and the thorn bug is one that I've had my eye on for a couple of years now because it's such a good weird little bug that I think would make a really great robot. um and never do it because the aforementioned anxiety, and I psych myself out. So I end up doing something a bit simpler usually. Um, oh, hey, thanks for joining us, Nia. I really appreciate you showing up. But yeah, like Thornbug, totally do another kaiju based on the Thornbug, but just did a heckin' bug for Swarm, so it feels like maybe that's a little too redundant. Not quite the direction I want. I'll keep it with the thorn, like the rose, the mutated plant. I think that will be a lot of keep it unique, keep it interesting. Mm, don't love. Eh. Yeah, I've done a little bit of hue shifting. I don't have to be so precious with it. Make decisions fast. I want to finish a whole bunch of these if I can. I'm on my third one, so I'll probably get to about six. That's usually my record for streams when I'm doing sprites. Can usually get to about six sprites. See if I can push it real good. Oh crap! I always say I will always forget when I've got contiguous turned on or off. Tiny look like it's proportionately like that direct. Big, strong arms, big pecs, big plant boy. and be fast. That and a lot of this is going to get covered up by the head once I make it. So I don't need to be so precious. Ooh. Ooh. All right, yeah. Good torse. You know what? I'm gonna wait to give it the outline because I don't want to. A little bit down here that it helps. Wrong layer. Always check your layers, kids. How many times artists, professional artists nonetheless, that I've inadvertently been working on the wrong layer. That happens pretty regularly for a lot of artists, so shame by any means. I do it too. I'm just like you. Hide a big old booty butt in the back here. There's a little secret between us. No one else can know that there's a big old booty butt. Although, given the amount of twerking animations that I'm known to make, I think people will probably figure out that I'm hiding a big old booty butt back here. You know what? That's okay. I like having like a gimmick that I'm known for. Fireworks show tonight. I mean, it's probably not showing up on the audio. It's like pretty quiet for me too. Like you would probably hear my fan before heard the firework display going off. But oh, I don't know. And then there's of course there's a drought in Washington because anymore there's always a summer and summer droughts in Washington. Super. Every year we're always every summer it's always out. We've even gotten to a point where people are calling it like brush fire season. Get some pretty nasty fires happening. Or careless. So yay, dry conditions. Which always kind of makes me wonder, like, why are you doing the firework display too? Sure, your land, you can do what you want, but I mean, there's not going to be a lot of value in your land if you burn it down with a firework display. I guess that's just my opinion. What the heck do I even? Now we got to start thinking about what the heck this guy is named. I'm not giving it the head just yet. I'm going to give it its thorns before I give it its head. Hush, hush, eye to eye. Too shy, shy, eye to eye. I gotta stop singing. I'm too good. Too good. I'll get demonetized. Get a copyright strike because I just belted out the classics of yesteryear too perfectly. Friggin' loves. Always have. That's a big thing for me. When I was a youth, a lot of like choir in high school. Yes, I am that cool. I made all the panties melt. I did not. I never did, quite frankly. And that's okay. Another Thornus back here. Gotta protect your butts. Butts with a big old Thornus. Thorn anus. Thornus. That's terrible. That sounds like it would hurt. I'm sorry. I'm sorry I even said that. Oh, god damn it. Good. Thorn. Thorns in my side. So I think I've made a bit of a mistake on this buddy. Um, I'm making him too cool, quite frankly. So I think for that rose head, figure out a way to really just make this guy look just like a little weirdo. How? How am I gonna make this guy biggest fucking plant nerd? I've made him too cool. This guy looks way too fucking cool for his own good. Too cool of a kaiju. I'm not trying to do cool kaiju. I'm trying to do kawaii kaiju. Kawaiiju. Hmm. You know, if I'd been thinking, would have done a cute little bumblebee pollinate my big thorny flower like rose kaiju. That would have been great symbiotic symbiotic kaiju, right? Ooh, too cool for school. Oh, now I'm wondering because there's still time, but is there? Because I could turn this into like a dandelion, and I've always loved that bit of like just doing a like plant cat. Like I've done art like that in the past. Not necessarily. Well, I can't remember what when I saw it first, or if I had a similar idea first. I mean, there's a lot of like humanity comes with like convergent evolution where we have like similar ideas around the same time as like other people because we're all working off of the same hardware. So of course we're gonna have like similar ideas pop up among ourselves. Um, but there's this great image of this fancy lion who is like a plant lion, is like a dandelion, kind of rough or like mane rather. There we go. That's the proper word. Um, and I've definitely done my own version of it a couple times. I want to do that now. I kind of like the idea. Like, of course, I could just give it like a big cat face too. That'd be cute. And that's what I'm all about tonight. All about the cute kaiju. Kawaii. 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 Not trying hard not to make it sound like I'm saying kawaii. Kawaii is scary. I'm trying to say kawaii. I've got some ice cream that I believe is diabetic friendly. I mean, it is. Otherwise, I wouldn't have it. Um, but it's called ice cream for bears because it's made with honey. Uh, and I think I'm gonna have to have some when I finish up stream because it is very hot in this office. Down, gotta keep it cool after stream. That's the plan. I don't know. I don't know how pedal like that's really looking. That's looking a little more blobule and amorphous, but you know what? I can dig it. Because why not? You know, we need more blobule flowers out there. And them highfalutin, call of themselves daisies. No, give me the blobule roses out there. That's what I want to see more of. Okay, okay, no, all right. It just hit me. I know what direction I'm taking this in. I know I know how to cute this face up. Coming along. You. What I'm doing. Yeah, it's starting to look less blobule, more petalsome. Cool, cool, cool. Um, yeah, okay, okay, cool, 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 cool. Oh, oh, how we do. All right, gold eyeball right in the center. The weird freaky monster. But it's gonna be a kawaii. Kawaii. Try gonna try to give it a big old ant. Why not? I think that'd be really cute. Not trying to give it pink eye. That's gross. Thank you. This kaiju washes its hands after using the bathroom. Oh god. Oh god, that's so gross. As a young lad growing up, dealing with obsessive compulsive disorder, bet your bippy, I washed my goddamn hands every time I went to the bathroom. I'm gonna try a couple things. If I can kind of mirror some look of how anime eyes. The, the thing for anime eyes that they always look so complicated. All the millions of sparkles in it. for the more complex Kawaii eyes out there. Ooh, okay, okay. I looked up some reference art. Heck yes. Art is where it's at. Is how to yeah, they like I said, there's always so much complicated stuff happening inside, like the around, feel what works. Put in way too many colors. Anime. That's looking like a good kawaii eye. Needs more sparkles. Damn it, Johnson, I need more sparkles. Too many sparkles to make any sense of the anatomy with. Just realizing. I forgot that eyelashes can't not give it eyelashes. How will you even know? How will you even know how cute this thing is? It doesn't have pretty. Okay, this is coming together. Oh, oh, I'm really feeling this. This is so dumb. Oh, and that's how you know it's good. When the artist who's making it says it's dumb. Oh, that really sold the anime eye. Oh, I'm really happy with how this is turning out. Be mad about your art. Make dumb art. All the cool kids make. Want to be cool, don't you? Oh, I I might adjust shine because made it before I did the. There we go. Oh, that's a real pretty eye. Awesome. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. See what it looks like inside the building. Those spikes on the other side, the thorns, the whole point of this thing. I don't know. I've not been adding outlines. So now an outline on this side feels excessive. Hmm. I'll do then. Add a couple more. so that it reads. I don't know. That feels good. All right, awesome. Cool. I like that. This is, you know what? I think that's what its name is going to have to be. Kaiju. We're going to call this friendo good. Ooh, that's, what did I just, I was just trying to delete some stuff, and I think I brought up, oh, there we go. Fixed. Art because that it's all right. There's our rosebud. Good. Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, 3 down, just 27 more to go. With a half an hour left, I'm probably just going to have time to do one more. So let's go through this list and see what speaks to me the most. And also hydrate. Because hydration is important. Okay. So we got sludge, virus. I'm not going to read them all. I think that might be a little boring for me too. By one. One really speaks to me. A virus would be really cool. A couple of these seem a little silly, like hue. Like, I mean, I've been talking about like hue shifting, but like, what am I going to do for cooked Tide Pool? God, I almost read that as Tide Pod. You know what? That's where we're gonna go. Gonna do the Tide Pod challenge. Oh, now I'm asking myself though, would that be cute? Would it be cute to do just a giant Tide Pod attacking this little bit of city? Uh, oh, you know, triplets. Hey, took care of triplets with Swarmathan. There's triplets for you right there. That's a twofer. Oh my god. Oh, basilisk. Well, that's cool. Speckled fog ash. Drill's cool. Mollusk. Haunt. There's so many fun options, and it's just trying to suss out which one. But I think I already called it. I think I gotta do a Tide Pod. I'm gonna do the Tide Pod challenge, but not that way. Because that's stupid as fuck. Even I just googled Tide Pod so that I could have like a reference for the art or for what it would look like. And the first image is someone holding it up to their mouth. I'm like, I don't know if anybody actually tried that. If there's any, I mean, there probably was, probably some idiot. But like, I just think about like NyQuil chicken, for example. Um, and that was never a real thing. That was just some comedy bit that a person did on, I'm pretty sure it was TikTok. Um, and it got a news story because somebody wanted to break, like, oh, we did the next Tide Pod challenge, it's NyQuil chicken, like you shouldn't do it, like cooking, like basting your chicken in NyQuil. And like, if you watch the video, the guy uses hair crimpers as tongs for taking the chicken um out of the oven. And it just, like, the whole thing was clearly a comedy bit that people took way too far and like did news stories about the next Tide Pod challenge. Like, that's not a real thing, bud. Congratulations. Slow news day. What do I know? I'm just a millennial with opinions. I'm a 41-year-old man, and too often, like, I'll see people complain about millennials, and it's just like they clearly mean like kids in their 20s. I'm like, I don't think you've ever known how old millennials actually are. Gonna put that wild guess out there. Now I'm becoming the cantankerous old man. You know what? No, I don't. I don't like the I think what I want another. I don't. Now I'm second guessing myself because I was thinking like, hey, do another Cyclops. That'd be fun. Um. Oh, but now that I did it, now that I'm keeping it. All right. I don't care that the Thorn was a Cyclops. This is going to be a Cyclops too. It's just too fucking good not to. You know, for as much destruction as this Tide Pod Kaiju does, I like to think that it leaves the city a little fresher than it was. Worried about Jaggy's thing because I'm trying to do a comedy show. Woo! All the old song references I make, maybe I should have been a DJ. Still time. Back to DJ school. Thing. Wear a Hawaiian t-shirt. One of those DJs. Whatever that's. talk about Toyota-thon, sorts of different cars. Maybe I just do a podcast. Maybe I become a podcaster and just take ads for that exact stuff and just still do the Hawaiian shirt. I think I can make it. So interesting to me. Like looking at the reference image for Tide Pods and like the weird little swoosh doos they've got. It almost feels like a yin yang. Like, what sort of like balance am I really gonna find inside my dishwasher? Wait, is it dishwasher or is it clothing? I mean, God, these stupid little pods. Like, why everything's a fucking pod anymore. I swear to God. I guess Tide is like clothing detergent. No. Hopefully, if any of y'all out there screaming at your computer, TV, however you're watching this, like it's a fucking clothing thing. Like, I hope I got there fast enough, for your sanity. I'm picking the orange and blue version of the Tide Pods rather than the green and blue version. Used to use the Cascade detergent pods for my dishwasher, so hence my confusion. Though I've stopped using those. It didn't work as well as I. Yeah, great comedy show, Ken. You're gonna talk about like fucking why you changed out your fucking dishwasher detergent. Jesus Christ. I know what makes people laugh. That's right. That cutting edge pod humor for hey, I brought it back around. I was talking about pod people at the start, and now I'm talking about fucking detergent pods. Like, hell yeah, me. Hell yeah. Fucking nailed it. Didn't know y'all didn't know that was my plan for this entire stream. Start off by cracking jokes about pod people and then end it on fucking Tide Pod. Yeah, I planned this shit from the very start. Hell yeah. Oh man. Happy with how this eye is already too. Like how this is shown or coming along rather. Wow, I can use yeah. Okay. Cool. 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 do that because I don't always use alpha lock when I. Sometimes it's those not in the loop. Here's another tool tips with Kenjaman. Um, alpha lock when in a sprite, if you don't already know, makes it so that you can't draw over something that isn't already have like a pixel down. So, like, I could draw over the white because I already laid that down, but if I try to draw over another part, you can see nothing's showing up because that doesn't already have something there. So alpha lock just puts it locks it into place for you. So don't end up with errant pixels where you don't want them to be. It is very handy. Trying to fill in like an edge or something, and you're trying to do like shading, which is what I'm doing right now. Up the shiny, shiny and chrome is. Hey, it's been a minute since I've watched friggin' Mad Max. Fury Road. That was a fun movie. I like every other fucking nerd out there. Of course, the Doof Warrior is my favorite. Ridiculousness that is giant amps across the back of the flamethrower. Like, it makes no practical sense, but being kick ass isn't practical. Let's be perfectly honest. Okay, that's feeling really good. Correction. Ooh, that's. I like having an outline around like the top portion, but here I am created on where the monster is touching the ground. Because for me, like, I like the look of that. It feels very much like interacting with the ground that it's standing on, quite frankly. Makes it feel like it's just got a little more presence, not just hovering on top of the ground, but in fact standing. Always like how that looks. Little Ken idiosyncrasy. Shadow underneath the eye, so and it feels part of. And obviously, that's the whole point of doing it. Oh, Ooh, oh yeah. Oh, that's a good soapy bud. It's so dumb. I love it. Cute and dumb. That's my bread and butter right there. Give this weirdo some tentacles. Is my entire brand. I can admit that. This, I think, when I'm done with stream tonight, I'm thinking about that ice cream for bears is what I'm thinking about. Then picked up a new indie game. Well, new-ish. I guess the game came out last called Quartet, and Switch version just dropped back towards the end of May. Uh, that's counted. Covered over stuff, but yeah, um, it's been pretty fun. It feels like an old JRPG. Art is. I picked that up on my Switch. I've been having a real fun time playing. Kind of some of the storyline feels a little basic. As far as like, oh, you're playing these different characters, and like it's cool because you start with like their epilogues and backstories and everything, and then kind of put together like, oh, they've all got like their elemental powers, and that's not a spoiler by any means. Everybody kind of has their own special elemental proficiency, much like many other JRPGs. Which is fun, you know. It feels good. It feels like an old JRPG that I would have played. I'm taking it. Baby, come back up from her snoozing. Okay, I think what would be fun as well feel like ripping out of the side package. The the cutest one of them all, the Tide Pod. I am such an unserious person. And I love. Oh, meow. Really? That's the moment you meow at me? Yeah. Yeah, you are. So much sass I have to put up with in my own home. Hefty boy. Hefty guy. And to time instead of using the oval tool, I'm just gonna paint a little bit more. Oval tool really cover. Now I gotta figure out what I'm this monster. It's so dumb. Oh, I love him so much. Oh, I think this is my favorite for the night. Oh, that's really. Call him Teapot. Oh, that's really solid. See with that. Let's see. Dang, that's almost the end. You know, I think I'm gonna call that here, friends. Thank you so much for joining me tonight while I make these weird monsters. Let's go over them again real quick. Starting with Molly Molt. Oh my god, it was so tiny. I was gonna, God, I. Here, this is what I was talking about at the beginning of the stream. I always end up biting off more than I can chew or wanting to do more. Um, I had every intention of keeping all of them just little itty bitty guys, like my little buzzard buddy here, just a little tiny multi baby. Um, I wanted to keep them little, but then I didn't. I made them way too big. For Molt and Swarm, you know, maybe it's too early to say Teapot's my favorite because the little bug bud here, this is really solid too. How this one turned out. Rosebud, that's where it fell apart. I made Rosebud way too big, and that's what gave me license to make Teapot a little too big himself. But dang, that's a solid anime eye. I'm still kind of glowing on that for myself. I'm really happy with that. Our giant Tide Pod destroying the city. Oh. Way too big for its own good. Well, again, thanks for joining me, friends. This was a delight making these four kaiju for you. I did not get to 7 like I was hoping. The Kawaii Kaiju. Kawaiiju. This one might be a little more kawaii, if I'm being honest. Yeah, my name is Kenjamin. You can find me at Kenjamin Art on Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, and Kara. Check it out. I just wrapped up my animation challenge. I actually just did a animation one of the entries for a stream about 2 weeks ago. So if you want to check out more, check out my Instagram and you can see all of my entries, all 31 from May. Really fun animation challenge. I'm really happy with how those all turned out. but I like to stream every Saturday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. If you can't make that, feel free to watch a VOD. I love seeing people enjoy that past content too. Let me know which of these friends was your favorite in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for fun stream ideas that you'd love to see me try drawing something in my style, let me know. Or if you want to see me suffer trying out a different style, let me know too. It has been an absolute blast making these for you tonight, friends. Have a fantastic night. I will catch you on the next one.